Local nonprofit organization is working to make sure that kids have a nice place to sleep. It's called My Very Own Bed. It's here in Minneapolis. And our Shayla Reeves is there this morning with us to tell us about this really awesome mission. Shayla?
Hey, good morning to you, Heather and AJ. This is a mission to make sure that kids are getting healthy sleep. It's a passion project, essentially, for Michael Allen here. And then, of course, he's got some incredible staff members, Jerry, one of those. So we're going to kind of hear a little bit about Jerry's story in a second. But you worked in social services, and it was getting families into homes, but finding that those families didn't have the resources for all the things a home might need, including a bed for their children, right?
Mm-hmm. Right, yeah, and that's what broke my heart is just seeing those kids in those poor sleeping conditions. It also motivated me, right? I knew way back in 2014 that there were thousands of kids sleeping on the floor, so that's what made me start this organization. All kids need a good night's sleep, so that's what, as I said, motivated me to start My Own Bed.
And you've been able to get beds to more than 10,000 kids since starting. It was during COVID where you made a very special connection.
Special indeed, yes. During COVID, we called off all of our volunteers, but we still delivered our beds, right? And during COVID back in 2020, I met Jerry, who we delivered a bed to, and he asked me for a job. And here we are 5 years later, and we're just incredibly proud to have Jerry be a part of this organization out in the community, making an impact and giving kids a good night's sleep.
And Jerry, what did getting that bed mean to you at that time?
It meant a lot to me at the time. You know, Michael gave me a job and he gave me an opportunity to grow with the organization and develop more.
And just having a bed, I mean, just being able to get that rest, that probably meant a lot too. That there was an organization like this that said, hey, we care that you get a good night's sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And for you, what does it mean to be a part of others getting a chance to rest a little easier now as well?
I've seen this organization grow a lot, and seeing the impact that we made within the Twin Cities growing and developing is always a big key to My Very Own Bed and being successful.
And you've now been involved about 5 years. What keeps you coming back? Why do you like it?
Just seeing the excitement on the kids' faces as we come in, we make up their beds, and they jump on the bed and say, oh, this is my bed.
Yeah, that means a whole lot. Before we let you go, it's kids ages 2 to 17, right, that are able to get these beds. How can people in the community help?
Correct, yeah, so kids ages 2 to 17, we partner with about 30 different other organizations and school districts, so that's how we identify the need for the beds in the home. But ways to get involved, coming on a delivery with us is really meaningful experience. We're going into our neighbors' homes, as Jerry said, we're helping them make up the beds. Coming here to our office here in Northeast, helping us make our bed frames, and then we're always in need of those dream kit items, so we ask that support as well.
All right, thank you so much, Heather and AJ. Quickly before we let you go, this is the dream kit checklist we're talking about. So if you can donate blanket, sheets, pillows, mattress pads, stuffed animals, books, bookmarks, sleep inserts, those are some of the items that they need and include for the kids along with the bed they're receiving.
Are they looking for new, gently used? What are they looking for?
You looking for new? New
yes,
items.
All of our items are new. You can go to myveryownbed.org if you'd like to donate.
All right, there you go.
Very good.
I was gonna say,
there's something in just the title of that nonprofit, My Very Own.
Yeah.
Like for the first time, it's something that is theirs.
Yeah. If you can do your part,
yes,
there's your opportunity to do it. Shayla Reeves, live for us in Minneapolis. Shayla, we appreciate it. Thank you.
My Very Own Bed. It's a local nonprofit group working to do just that.
They provide new beds to those in need, working to support productive sleep, to help children learn, to help them grow as well. Shayla Reeves is there in Minneapolis joining us this morning. Shayla, break it down. Good to see you as well.
Hey, good to see you, AJ and Heather. Just getting a good night's sleep can really set the course for your day. And Michael Allen here with My Very Own Bed has been making sure that thousands of kids right here in the Twin Cities are able to get that much needed rest. This has been really a priority for you. It was around 2014. You said you were working in social services. Mm-hmm. And what did you keep finding over and over again?
So my job as a housing locator back in 2014 was to house families experiencing homelessness. So these are families that were coming out of shelter, experiencing some form of homelessness. And as I said, my job was to find them housing. Never was it ever a goal of mine, but it has certainly turned into a dream. My Very Own Bed, since 2014, has provided over 10,000 beds to kids here in the Twin Cities.
And what would happen is these families, they would get into the homes, but they wouldn't have the resources to buy a bed. A bed can cost $400 or $500, and so the child will be left without, right?
And that's what really struck me back then. As I moved these families into this housing, seeing these kids sleeping on the floor, sleeping on an air mattress, it motivated me to start this organization. We all need a good night's sleep, especially kids who are learning, their brains are developing. Sleep is critical for these kids. In regards to health and wellness, a good night's sleep is just as important as diet and exercise and health and wellness.
And so through My Very Own Bed, we're looking at one of the beds right here that is a sample of what the kids would receive. They'll also get not just the bed, but a dream kit. Here's the checklist of what that includes.
Yes, yeah.
So you get the blanket, the sheets, the pillow, mattress pad, stuffed animal, a couple of books, and a bookmark and sleep insert. And I think we're kind of seeing one of those kits there behind us there to the side. To be able to do this type of work, what has this meant to you, and just to see the community involved and embrace this too?
Sure. So what it's meant to me, I guess, is what I think of is I think of the joy of 10,000 kids sleeping in their own bed, right? That's what it means to me. And then in regards to the community, you know, it's incredibly, incredibly humbling to have this support from the community, that others out there in the community care about kids getting a good night's sleep. So that's what I think about, is just the joy of a good night's sleep and all those kiddos tucked into their very own beds.
All right, very important work that's happening here. Michael, thank you. Coming up, Heather and AJ, in the next half hour, we will hear from a young man who connected with this organization, was so touched, so impacted. He said, you know, I want to help make sure that others get that experience of having a bed too. So we're going to meet Jerry straight ahead at around 6:42 to hear his story and hear why being a part of this work now is so meaningful to him as well.
Well, I'm curious to know, Shayla, too, is for someone who may be watching this who wants to make a donation or wants to give back, what they can do and how they can do that. Again, 10,000 kids. Let's make it the next 10,000 kids.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
And Michael, quickly, how can people help? Where should they reach out?
MyVeryOwnBed.org. Many different volunteer opportunities. Coming on a delivery with us Wednesday through Saturday. We deliver beds. Groups of volunteers making up our bed frames in here. We're always in need of our Dream Kit items. There's some different ways for folks to get involved.
There you go. Heather and AJ.